Good morning, everybody, or afternoon, or evening, wherever you may be. I'm just peeping this out a little bit and seeing that we had the opportunity for long. Being late has apparently been the name of my game lately, because I definitely feel like I was about 3 ticks late into this move. It usually happens when I'm busy talking to people or just getting ready to sit down. I do not click the record button until I got things rolling. So there's no reason in sitting here waiting for stuff to set up. Now, is this move a little bit risky with the zero line on the 1597? Just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. It's going to be easy to break back above. Yeah, we're going to watch this for a moment. As always, I got my 233 on another chart. I am not leaving them on the same screen anymore. And I can't put them all in one long picture. Otherwise, when this goes up on YouTube, you won't be able to see anything. These are all techniques that I do teach to understand in the course. Ooh, I'm going to move my risk up right behind here. Man, it may need to be another tick or so behind there, but I think it's good right now. I just want to have a couple ticks in risk. Right now, there's only 2 ticks in risk. I am basing the move based off of my 233. We had this little tiny bar moved right behind there, but let's see what happens. If I can lock this into a break even before too long, I will. I'm liking this. Need this to catch up. I'm liking this. We have this area of resistance that's held several times. We have about another, we don't have very far to get to. We got about another point. I'm trying to look at where this is exactly. All right. Yeah, I'm trying not to let my 233 scare me out of anything. I know y'all aren't watching it, but I'm seeing little reversal patterns. But I'm just keeping my focus on what the bigger charts are saying. I want to move this one up and out of the way, but I may take it out. We'll see what happens here. Okay, there's the first one. Home phone was ringing. I know who even has those anymore. Apparently I do. Man. With this pullback. Yeah, this may, well, I don't know. It's looking pretty good. If it pushes up from here, we're moving to a break even. So we've got to be very aware of this resistance area that's coming up directly above us. And so I'm going to go ahead and move this to a break even because look what's happened the last few times we've come off of this area. I want this to be the breakthrough, but what I want and what is happening could be 2 completely different things. Okay, it's looking like this is really trying to push back up, trying to continue. And let's just look at some of the possibilities of where this could go. Like this 100% look. May not be the follow through we need. Let's just watch this. If I need to, I will move this up another tick or so to just save a little bit on the move. Where did you go? Oh, my cursor disappeared. What we may anticipate is this pulling back just a little bit more into this area and then popping off, or just not going anywhere at all. I'm going to go 1 tick behind this area. It may come and stop me out and then take off, but I'm feeling pretty good about it. The only thing is right here, this little spot, may come back to it. No, this is looking good. There we go. We still have 500 ticks. Watching this MACD, 233 is looking really good for this to continue up. So just while this is going, you know, some discussions I've been having with a couple of my students lately is there is no exact entry. There was plenty along the way. It's the entry that you're most comfortable with, and there are lots and lots of signals. Sometimes it's just one signal and it's gone. So we can't catch every trade, and that's perfectly fine. But other times we're seeing this this hangout, this stall out, lots of opportunities as it's pushing in that continuous direction. What's really going to have to happen though right now at this moment is if it breaks through this area, it's going to be beautiful. Probably going to have a little bit more to run than this even right here if it breaks through that area. But if it does not, then it's probably going to give us a pretty decent slam down, either a switch in, I don't think we would switch directions at this point. We got too much still staying up, but hey, what I think and what happens are sometimes two different things. All right, 168 ticks left on there. What we're going to go ahead and do, I'm just going to move this in just another tick. So I'm really closely monitoring this risk. And as it's just hanging out here, although now, let's see, 22 ticks left to count down on the 233. Give this one more tick. One more bar on the 233, although I know y'all aren't looking at the 233 with me. I'm looking at on the 233 is the reaction right here. I just keep scooting my risk in just a little bit more. And if it comes in and takes me, that's fine. I'll still have profit on the table. We still have a few things that says this is trying to point up, but we have a few things saying it's trying to point down, but that's usually what happens in every move of the market. Patience is the key, my friend. Go right into that area. It didn't push through like I wanted it to. There we go. There's that little bit of a pullback. Now it's starting to push up. There's not a whole lot saying that this is going to push down, but the few things that do are of the immediate. And the immediate is our first signal that it's changing, but it's also our weakest signal. Man, these reversal bars, like 9 gazillion of them at the area. I'm really moving this risk in close, just scooting it up. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take that exit. Yeah. Just scooting the risk up because there is a pretty good opportunity for this to pull back. The weakness here on the 4181, flattening out here. We do still have strength up here. Yeah, this could push through. I'm just unwilling to be the one to try and push through it. This last reversal bar was a pretty good sign. All right. So I don't even know what I got off that one. I got 2 points on the first one, 1.25 on the second one. It's so slow the last 2 days. And when that happens, it makes me second guess the things that I'm doing. So instead of second guessing, I'll just take my exit and be happy with some profits. I definitely did exit at a spot that on the 233 could have been a place to hold. But I'm just, we are having all these reversal bars and oh, there she goes. Patience is the key. I just wasn't willing to wait anymore. I got some things that I've told a student that I would take care of for them today, and I'm going to get that done. The more I can get done for y'all, it may sound selfish, but the more I do for y'all, the more it does for me as well. So when I'm teaching you lessons, it solidifies them for me as well. It's a good reminder for me. That's one of the reasons I love doing it. So I hope everybody has a lovely Tuesday. And remember, you can go to responsibledaytrading.com and you'd be able to look up the beginning of the curriculum, which will actually teach you how to install these charts, the indicators, and then we get into the what does everything mean after that. So that's the fun part. What does it mean? How do we use it? If you have questions, let me know. Support at responsibledaytrading.com. And I will catch y'all around.